Welcome back. Attorney General Chris Mays has filed a lawsuit against a midwife after both a mother and her baby died under her care during a home birth. The midwife was told to stop practicing, but she's now accused of ignoring that order. Sarah Kankowitz forfeited her license this summer and agreed not to practice as a midwife in Arizona for at least 15 years. But just 1 month after signing that agreement, the 12 News I-Team reported on concerns that she was continuing to practice. Bianca Bono has obtained the state's complaint, confirming our reporting. Bianca, what do you have?
I hope the state does what the state's supposed to do.
Parker Terry has refused to stop fighting for justice after the death of his wife, Jordan, and newborn baby, Mac. The two died after a home birth in Safford went horribly wrong under the care of Sarah Kankowitz. She was a licensed non-nurse midwife, and after a state health department investigation following their deaths and other complaints, Kankowitz surrendered her license in June, agreeing to not work as a midwife for 15 years. But Parker Terry has long feared that wouldn't stop her from practicing.
That's basically what we ultimately knew was going to happen based on comments that Sarah has made in the past.
Just last month, the I-Team obtained documents that confirmed Terry's concerns. Kankowitz was claiming she's a monitress or a doula who has completed midwifery training, stating she chose to give back her state license. And it turns out DHS received those documents too, along with multiple complaints showing Kankowitz continued to take clients. State health investigators speaking with one of those clients, also finding a screenshot from her social media reading, "Ever wonder what happens in the state of Arizona when an unlicensed midwife tries to continue practice? Let's find out together." Kankowitz is now finding out and facing a lawsuit filed by Arizona's Attorney General.
I'm grateful that they're doing their job and that they're taking this seriously because it is a serious thing, and frankly, I have to live with it for the rest of my life.
The civil complaint asks the court to find that Kankowitz is violating the law and guilty of a Class 6 felony. Parker Terry hopes criminal charges come next.
There's laws that are made for certain reasons, right? It's to protect the public safety. And so hopefully that now that DHS has said that they've confirmed all the allegations and have evidence to come to that conclusion that, that the law works how it's supposed to work, and that we see some type of justice for Jordan and Mac and for our family that has suffered.
So Bianca joining me now for the backstory on this. Bianca, such an interesting story. And first of all, the thing that gets me, and it hit me right in the gut, is you're watching this father now. He's left with these two little kids on his own.
Yeah, this whole story was born out of just an unimaginable tragedy. I mean, they go from the happiest day of their life, he and his wife Jordan, welcoming in a brand new baby. And not only does he lose that newborn baby, he loses his wife in the process. It happened in December of 2023. In today's day and age, it's hard to fathom that happening. And he's faced with that reality every single day, and fighting for justice for them is a huge part of why this story has continued and why the state has continued its investigation. It's very important to Parker to continue doing this.
And I wasn't even aware that midwives were still out there. Is there a certain type of person who decides, I don't want to be in a hospital, I want to have a midwife? Yeah, who?
It's a fair question, and it's such a personal decision for so many women to choose it, but it's becoming actually a lot more popular as the years go on, believe it or not. A lot of women I spoke to said they had their first child, let's say, in a hospital. They didn't like their experience. They wanted less interferences, let's say, for medical interferences. They wanted to be able to completely have total control over their birthing process. But with Jordan Terry, she actually was a nurse and she wanted to become a licensed midwife. Oh. And so she wanted to go through the process herself. So her husband Parker said he really didn't know a lot about it, but it was very important to Jordan to go through this herself, as she was hoping to guide women through this in the future. Obviously, she never got the chance to do that, but that's why she ended up choosing the home birth.
Yeah, really interesting story, Bianca. And you're going to stay on it, right? You're going to keep following.
Absolutely. Okay. A lot more to come. I will mention that Sarah Kankowitz is due in court on Friday. She has filed an answer with the court. She is denying these allegations and plans to fight them. We'll see more of that on Friday.
All right. Nice work on this. Appreciate you talking with us.